Today is the final day of my bike journey around Taiwan. The route leads over the mountains to get back to the east side and packs a very decent distance. With elevation, rain, traffic and strong headwinds, this turned out to be the toughest day by far. I knew this was gonna be a long day, so I got up very early and got breakfast in the only shop that was open at this hour. Milk tea, egg roll, and to my surprise they had vegetarian meat floss, but I couldn't really taste it in the shelving. The southern tip of Taiwan is very sparsely populated, so the roads were nice and calm as I made my way to gradually start the climb. I made sure to stop at this 7-Eleven, which was the last possible pit stop before a long bit of nothing. Along the way I biked through what apparently was an ancient battlefield. There are things to see here, but I gotta leave that for the next time. But at least I saw plenty of monkeys.
The monkeys are shaking the trees, look at this. Yeah! There it is!
The climb was long and tough, but on top of the hill I refueled and suited up before a nice and long ride downhill past these beautiful blossoming trees, which is pretty pleasant to see in December. And that took me right to the east coast, where, in theory, all that remained was a long but manageable push north. But immediately I was thrown into the stormy weather of this area with strong winds, and very soon it also started raining, so I hid in the first spot I found. This was a ramen cafe. I would have eaten something, but understandably they had nothing vegetarian, other than this frozen espresso cube milk coffee, which was fun, and to be honest it was good that I stopped, because at least I could book my hotel and flights to my next destination after I'm done with this. The rain stopped, so I continued, but before long it came back even stronger and had no choice but to continue as I still had some ground to cover. I had no idea that it was going to be this much up and down, and the strong headwind really made it feel like I had to travel double the distance as I slowly and unsurely made my way toward Taitung, gradually depleting all my snack reserves. And today I learned that at the bottom of a human's fuel tank is a little bit of rocket fuel, because the halted state I was in was cured as I began actually approaching my destination. Only 10k left. I think the guy is stuck. Never mind. And never before have I been as happy and hungry at the same time as I was when rolling into the outskirts of Taitung. Here I sat down to my celebratory and much needed meal at a teppanyaki restaurant. So good. And I ate way too much cabbage. Now it's time to return my bike, pick up my luggage and hop on the train to the airport as I'm heading to Japan next. Needless to say, today's ride was a worthy finisher for this adventure. The entire trip is documented on the channel, so if you enjoyed this ride and want to see more adventures, subscribe. Oh my god, look at this size. That's insane. Impressive, fella.